Hello, Sim friends, and I have a collab with Melissa from Sims Freeplay Architects, and we are going to be doing a remodel, the school campus. And here is the original. Ours was a challenge because I wanted to make it into a mental hospital, and she is going to make it into a home. So I'm excited to see what she does because she is the master at remodels. Even when it looks impossible, she's still the master. And so anyways, here is the original. The layout is very big. It kind of reminds me of my junior high school. Oh my god, I'm showing my age. Anyways, we won't go there. But we have a lot of the fun lockers and stuff. I like the campus, and I thought that it would make for a great looking hospital. Well, a mental hospital, because that is my major in school, and I'm getting off topic. Anyways, I'm a psychiatrist, I'm not an architect. I thought that this challenge would be fun, and I really can't wait to see what Melissa does with this build, because this is awkward, especially if you don't change any walls. And I didn't want to change any walls, but I had to add a floor, which you'll see in the after. No, I like that we have an actual school. So here is the after, and on the outside I made it look very plain because a mental hospital is very plain, but I had to add some color, right? So I chose blue. And so here is the entrance, and it's very white, plain. And so here is the reception area, and this is where the patients would check in. And then over here is the intake room. So here is the visiting area for the families of the patients. And then across from that is a cafeteria, since this is a residential hospital. And I wanted to make it blue, because all white in those walls can be really boring. And it's Sims. It's not real life. So anyways, I used the new school items, and I'm really liking this. Like, I love those tables. And then I have that Hans thing as kind of like an alarm where you have to have a badge to access everything. And then I made an area outside for sports. It's kind of like a sports therapy. So as you go upstairs, this is where you will find the therapy rooms. And yeah, I used those school signs because I wanted to pretend that it was like inspirational quotes to help the patients, Here are the bathrooms. When you go in here, it's a group therapy room. And over in this other room is the same thing. It's just a group therapy room. And again with the school signs, but they're inspirational quotes. Because the goal in this hospital is to inspire the patients to get better and to get well. And then when you go up the stairs, this is a music therapy room. And music is actually a really good form of therapy. And when you go down this hall, you have it's the expressive arts therapy and also the play therapy. Really in Sims, all we have is the games, and the art easels, so that's why I put that in there. But in the actual real play and expressive arts, you have paints and you have toys and everything else. When you go in here, it's just a counseling room with some books. And then when you go up these staircases, you see like a residential lounge area, and there's a bookshelf there, there's a TV, there's some chairs, there's a dance floor and stuff like that. Along with every room, you have to have a key card to access it. And then, of course, the inspirational quote sign. And then over here is the game room. And these games are actually a part of the play therapy process. All right, and so as you go up the elevator, you come into the residential part of this hospital, and over here is the nurses area, and this is where the residents would get their medications. And over here is the girls wing. They have a washer and dryer, and then all the bedrooms and bathrooms are the same. So each room is a single occupancy room, since this is a private hospital. And then over here is the boys wing, almost the same as the girls, except for, in blues. And then of course they also have a washer and a dryer. And outside, I had used the telescopes as a camera, so residents can't escape. And then as you go down to the basement, here are the offices, and then there are also 2 rooms for any staff who needs to stay overnight, on their shift. Do anything much in these rooms. It's just very basic and plain, and I forgot to put on the wallpaper and the flooring, so hello to that. And so here is the layout of where I placed everything. And again, it's a hospital. It's very plain, very basic, and that's actually how they are. There's not really anything like too exciting, but I thought that it would be fun to build it in Sims and see what I could do with it. And I'm sure that now the hospitals that I've seen, they do not actually have an outdoor sports area. So here is the grid of the 5th floor, because I had to add a floor in order to add a residential area in this place. So that is my mental hospital, and I hope you all enjoyed, and it was actually quite fun. So have a wonderful day.